I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The excitement. 213,000 jobs. They're so excited. It doesn't excite me. Jobs, you could have 1 million jobs. That means nothing. It's not the number of jobs, it's the quality of jobs. And matter of fact, out of the 213,000, most of those jobs were part-time jobs. But even more important, or as important as quality of jobs, you need to look at the wage growth. Our wages aren't increasing. CEOs won't let wage increase. And this is what's funny. Everybody's talking. You always hear Larry Kudlow come out and say, we're going to get a 5% GDP. We're going to grow our economy from 2.8% to 5% on an annual basis, 4%, 10%. They're always talking about growing the GDP. It's not happening. It can't happen because the CEOs won't allow it to happen because their biggest expense is wages. And wages kill the bottom line. Here, listen to the reaction of one of these dopes on CNBC when the jobs number came out and they finished cheering.
I think it's Goldilocks. Just like I said, the participation rate went up, the unemployment rate went up, we had a big job gain, and we had weak wages. So I think that's about as good as we're going to get here.
Weak wages, that's about as good as we're going to get here. See, all they care about, they want weak wages so that the bottom line increases. So stocks will go up. They don't care about the economy. We've got to the point, Wall Street, the central bankers, and Washington, they're all one. They don't care about the people. They don't care about wage increases. That's the last thing they want. Because remember, it's the same 1 percentile who own the banks, who make money loaning you money, coming up with these programs. As long as you can breathe, we'll loan you and charge you 15 to 18% on your credit card. This is what's going on. This is criminal. For them to come out and all excited about the fact that wages aren't going up, you're not going to be able to, you're going to be working. 157 million people right now, that's our workforce. 157 million people are working paycheck to paycheck. And they're excited about that. Because that means stocks will go up. But they don't care about your wages going up. And in this recent report, what is really nuts is that most of the 213,000 jobs are part-time. They rose 145,000 compared to 85,000 full-time jobs. Remember what a full-time job is. That's security. A part-time job, when you go from full-time to part-time, the next is poverty. You slip into poverty. So 145,000 full-time jobs, part-time jobs, compared to 85,000. That's insane. You can't grow an economy with part-time jobs. We never had so many people in this country working 2 jobs. I said the other day, I didn't have time to finish my thought, I said, isn't it interesting? Starting in the 70s, the late 70s, 80s, not only did the dollar going down, the value, the purchasing power of our dollar going down, destroy our economy, but it destroyed the family. And it destroyed the economy because the family unit is what grew America. When the immigrants came over and they became Americans and most of them were farmers, it was the family farms. It was the family unit that made such a strong country. But as soon as mom wasn't staying at home anymore, who mom, by the way, has the hardest jobs. They have a hard job. When they were home and they were bringing up the kids, school ended, they came home. They didn't go to the mall. She made sure everybody was at home, made sure that everybody at dinner time sat down. They acted as a unit. You could discipline the kids. When mom had to go to work, and here's the sad part. The mom had to go to work, dad had to go to work. You had two people making the same, if you adjust for inflation, what one person was making in the 70s. So two people were working to make what you used to make with one person because of inflation and because of the dollar was decelerating, because the dollar value, the purchasing power was going down. That's what destroyed this country. Because as soon as the kids went off to the mall and started to put bell bars in their nose, bell bars in their ears, bell bars in their teeth, color their hair purple, never went home again, that was it. In 20 years, 30 years since then, look at these kids. They're the kids that they're adults now. They're not responsible. They have no discipline. It's really destroyed our economy. Now let's take mom. You say, oh, mom, mom's supposed to be out working. You're chauvinistic. No, I'm not. Moms work hard. They're the child caregiver. They're the largest child caregiver. They make the beds, they do the dishes, they plan the parties, make the cupcakes. They're the personal chauffeur. What a job. If moms were paid for that work, their annual 2018 income would reach almost $69,000. Unfortunately, when they go and get a divorce, they're not getting enough. When women get a divorce, they're not being paid enough. Think, if you had to hire a cook, if you broke down their $68,000, cooking would be $7,935. A chauffeur, you have to pay $5,300. To help with homework and teacher, if you had to hire somebody for that, that'd be $8,200. A child care worker taking care of a kid's at least $24,000. If moms act as nurses, that's about $488 a year. How about the housekeeping? You have to pay a maid for cleaning up at least $5,700 a year. And it goes on and on and on. Mom takes care of the finances. You have to pay an accountant $693. So if you add all that up, mom is working for nothing, and her value is almost $68,000 a year. That represents a wage increase of 1.9%, which trails the forecast for U.S. wages this year that they said they will grow by 3%. What are you, nuts? This means mothers, they don't feel any increase in their wages. They won't feel any increase in their wages. The bulk of mothers' work is spent on child care, where pay is forecast, they say, this year to rise 5.1%. That's not going to happen. So I'm not putting down women. I'm just making a point here. In fact, if you do the numbers, women perform about 3/4 of the world's unpaid care, which amounts to as much as 10 trillion of output annually. But if a woman participated paid work outside of the home to the same extent that men did, that'd be about 28 trillion would be added to the global GDP. What are you, nuts? So this job number of 213,000, mostly part-time, really sucked. And they're all excited wages aren't going up. That's insane. How do you become excited about wages not going up? If wages don't go up, consumption doesn't go up, and consumption is 70% of our GDP growth. And by the way, unemployment has gone back up. The unemployment rate went from 3.8% back up to 4%. This is nuts. This wasn't a good report. A terrible report. We can't exist with wages not going up. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. If you want to join my gang, there's the number, 877-600-GANG. Let me help change your financial life forever. You're not going to live comfortably when you retire with a 401k. That is a fact. It's not going to happen. The expenses are so incredible, and every day you see more and more lawsuits by folks who have 401ks. They're getting screwed every day. Now, here's a big problem you have, is your earnings. Year over year, your wages aren't increasing. When you take in consideration inflation, they're not increasing. And that's the way they want it to be. The 1 percentile who control the multinationals, who control the big companies, they don't want to pay wages. Why do you think they're offshoring your jobs? The average hourly earnings year over year rose by an anemic 72 cents or 2.7%. What are you, nuts? To put into perspective, healthcare has rose since 1972 about $225 compared to 72 cents. So while your wages went up 72 cents, to put in perspective, healthcare rose $225 against the 72 cents. You got 72 cents, but healthcare kept going. What are you, nuts? To put it in real perspective, since 1972 to 2018, a car, if you bought a car in 1972, and you take the wages from 1972, the increases in wages against inflation to 2018, a car increased 757% against your wage increase of 10%. What are you, nuts? Oh, they don't bring that up, do they? That's why you got to get out of your 401k and figure a way to start making money for retirement, or you're going to be working till you're 90. Let's take gasoline. Since 1972 to today, gasoline has increased 938%. Wages in that same time frame, from 1972 to 2018, increased 10% against 938% your gasoline. Why? Because your dollars, you got to understand, there's no purchasing power with your dollars. Since 1972 to 2018, your purchasing power of your dollar dropped by almost 40%. Take bread. Bread in 1972 it's increased 871% since 1972. But your wages increased 10%. So think about it. 10% wage increase. But your car's up 757%. Gas is up 938%. Bread went up 871%. Healthcare for an individual is up 2,280% against your wage increase of 10% over the same amount of time. In fact, wages have dropped from 9% to 2.2%. Purchasing power from of your dollar from 1971 to 2018 dropped 83%. That's the killer. The dollars, those pieces of paper, aren't backed by gold anymore, and it's killing you. That's why our country is not growing. Our economy can't grow because even if wages go up, the dollars they pay you in are dropping. See, it's not the job number that's important. When they were all excited today, listen to this. I couldn't stand this. Listen to this.
Non-farm payrolls increased by 213,000 jobs. Back to you.
All right.
Way to go, Diana.
Look at the cheering. What are they cheering? Here, I'll run this one again. This guy said, hey, it's great. Wages are weak.
I think it's Goldilocks. Just like I said, the participation rate went up, the unemployment rate went up, we had a big job gain, and we had weak wages. I think that's about as good as we're going to get here.
Oh, they're telling us got weak wages. They're telling us our wages are weak, but they're telling us our jobs are in a recovery.
It sounds like the tick up in unemployment was kind of, if you have to have a tick up, this is the way you want it. More people coming into the job market. I think the tick up in the black unemployment rate was not unexpected. But again, it does seem like there's more room to run in this recovery. And that looks...
Oh, shut up. For God's sakes. Double talk. The federal minimum wage is now, what, about $7.25? That has not increased since 2009. And its purchasing power has never returned. It's not to a sustained base. We're back to 1960s and 70s. This is crazy. So what do we do? Well, I can't run for senator. No. What we got to do is we got to use the one place properly that we can go to increase our wealth, and that's the stock market. Oh, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, I lost money in the stock market. I lost money in the stock market. No, what you did is you didn't play the stock market. You didn't invest the stock market correctly. You gave it to some gangster. This, what you call the 401k, that's the biggest ripoff in history. It's nothing but a skimming operation. Most people with a 401k still believe that they don't pay any fees, that it's free. Why do you think the bank stocks are going down? Because the smart money is worried. They're not putting their money into bank stocks because they know tariffs mean, our economy is weakening. Large corporations are spending. Are you kidding me? Large corporations right now, their debt is choking them. When they were what they were doing is taking their profits and they went out and purchased their own stock. Then they took their own profit and then they went out and borrowed money. So if their profits were $1 trillion, they went out and borrowed $1 trillion because the interest rates were free. Now it's up to 2%. They're screwed. So that's why bank stocks are dropping. But if you're smart, you'll start watching gold, and that's what I'm doing with my gang right now. If you become a member of my gang, that's what we're doing. Gold is where you got to be. You got to watch that gold. You got to be there at the right time. And I'll tell you when gold and the gold mining stocks are at the right time. We'll talk about that when we get back. Join 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Break it down country by country and look at the numbers. Starting with China, it has already unveiled $3 billion worth of tariffs on U.S. goods like aluminum, steel, fruit, and pork. Mexico responding with $3 billion in tariffs on pork, cheese, steel, among others. The European Union retaliating as well, slapping tariffs on bourbon, orange juice, and motorbikes. Remember, this is the one that went into effect in late June and resulted in Harley-Davidson announcing that it's moving some of its its production to Europe. And then there's Canada, hardest hit by those steel tariffs, responding with force. $12 billion worth of tariffs on the U.S. went into effect.
And it goes on and on. Of course they're going to fight back. Of course they're going to fight back, these tariffs. Now, here's the problem. The tariffs are getting the banks very worried. The banks always get worried when they feel there's going to be some anchor that's going to slow the economy. Banks lead the stock market. You can't have a stock market go up without the banks. Remember, in the 2008 crash, it was the banks that led the market down. And it's going to be the banks that are going to lead the market down again. So you got to focus on the banks. But I do that for my gang. They don't even have to do it. I do it for them. The other day, a week ago Friday, last week, they came in with a mini QE. They said the president had the central bank print $170 billion to give to the 9 largest banks so they can start buying their own stocks to prop the banks up. He's worried that these bank stocks will collapse and the market go down at least 50% because the market is overblown. The market is overpriced by 40 to 50%, all because of stock buyback. Stocks are going up not because of CEOs are doing a good job with research and development. They're not doing a great job going out and finding new markets. They don't do anything except golf, because all they have to do now is just go and they started, remember, borrowing money at zero cost. They plow their profits in. More money they go borrow at zero cost, and they take all that money and buy their own stock. This is what's given us a 275% rally, and it stopped dead on January 26th, which I predicted was going to be the first day of the crash on January 16th, I warned. And I've been right so far. And the market on that 11% correction has yet to go back up that 11%. It can't even go back halfway. Why? Because the institutions, the big banks, the big insurance companies, they're not investing in the banks. So what do? So we saw today with this job numbers, everybody applauding. What normally happens? The dollar will go up. The dollar didn't go up. It came down. So what we're starting to see now is take mining stocks. Those are the best ones. They're on sale again. The last time the mining stocks dropped 16-20%, I went in with my color-coded chart. I waited for it to turn green, which told me the institutions were back in, and some of our gold stocks, our mining stocks, went up over 100% return. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to get 100% return again. I don't know. But I can tell you this. I know that it worked last time. Let's go buy these bank stocks that are on sale. Why don't you join my gang? Follow my video every day. I put it out 3 times a day. Or if you want to learn how to invest yourself, well, you can come to my class every morning from 9:30 to 11 if you have time. Why don't you just buy my MV2 color-coded chart. When it's green, buy. When it's red, sell. It's that simple. It works. It's not a gimmick. But you got to focus on now the bank stocks the gold stocks have been out of favor. Let's take GDX. GDX dropped, as I said, it's dropped over 16%. 16% since September of 2017. Finally, everybody's starting to go look at gold again. They're starting to buy gold again because the dollar is going to collapse. Now, why is the dollar going to collapse? First of all, it's already collapsed. If you go look at the dollar, you put it up on a chart, the dollar, if you go back 1 year, and you look at the dollar dropped. And back, matter of fact, if you go back to, I'll give you here, go back to December of 2016. The dollar dropped from $26 down to $23. I think that's about 40% if I'm right. But 11%. Sorry, 11%. It dropped 11%. So it's been going down. Now, as that dollar keeps on getting weaker and weaker, okay, finally we said, you know what? This dollar, at some point, we're gonna see this dollar start rallying back up, and then when she drops one more time, when she starts to drop one more time, That's the time to buy gold. Well, guess what? She rallied back up, and she only could rally up 6%. From about $23, she rallied back up on my chart to about $25. So that's about 8%. Now she's dropping again. So that means it's getting close to the time that is perfect to buy gold mining stocks. So join my gang and just follow the video. If you don't have time, you don't want to come to my classes, you don't want to learn how to invest, then just follow my video when I tell you when to buy the the gold mining stocks, when to add to your position, when to take your profits, when to get out. Most people, the biggest problem, they don't know when to get out of their stock. Most people don't even know when to add to their stock. Because you think the guy that's managing your 401k, he cares about you? Do you think he really is going to call you and tell you to add to your position? Or better yet, you think the guy that's managing your 401k, who doesn't even know you, is going to call you and say, hey, we're up 14%, it's time to take your money? No. The first thing we're doing, we just started to buy some of the mining stocks. We put in what we call an automatic stop, that you can't lose any more than 3%. No more than 3%. So that means you're risking 3% to make 10% or better. Last time, as I said, was over 100%, but I can't guarantee you that. I wouldn't even dare to guarantee you that. So this is when you should start, because the banks are falling apart. Why? Because the big institutions have stopped buying bank stocks because they know the consumer loan demand has plunged because the wages aren't going up. And when wages do go up, the problem is inflation, and the dollar is so weak that the purchasing power of that dollar is plunging. Tariffs, they know tariffs are going to make the economy weak. So you got loan demand weak, you got tariffs, those two things could make the economy even weaker. You got the high budget deficits, the government spending more money it takes in. You got a trade deficit of $800 billion. You got the increase in the national debt. Every year it's going up. We don't have the repeal of Obamacare yet. I already gave you those numbers. If you go back to 1972, take health care alone for an individual, it's up 2,280%, and your dollars only improved 10%. Your wages went up 10%. It's just insane what's going on. So gold, everybody's going to gravitate to gold. I'd rather go to the gold mining stocks. So join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG. If you don't have time to learn how to invest, then why don't you just take my video, which tells you when to buy the golds, when to buy the gold mining stocks, but the most important, when to get out. 99% of the losses in the stock market, people did not know when to get out. They just would execute. Anytime you execute, stocks go up 70% of the time. It's the getting out that's the killer. But you cannot have, the stock market is again, hasn't been able to retrace back the 11% since it dropped on January 26th. It's been 5 months. You got the dollar getting weaker, and you got the banks that are falling apart because of tariffs, budget deficits, the national debt. Are you kidding? Obamacare is killing people. This is an opportunity to get into gold now. Start this moment. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. $39.95 a month. If I don't perform, fire me.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Philsgang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I've never met President Trump, never had a conversation with him. I do want to get to Struck and Page in a second, but initially I took that as a compliment. I'm a huge Ric Flair fan, so anytime somebody says you're part of the Four Horsemen, I thought it was a compliment. It was my wife who later said, I think he's talking about those four guys from the book of Revelation, so that's not a compliment. Let me tell you this about Adam. Adam's had a terrible last couple of years. He wanted to be the Attorney General under Hillary Clinton, and no one in the country worked harder to protect her than Adam Schiff. He wanted to be the head of the CIA. He wanted to run for California and run for Senate in the People's Republic of California, but he couldn't win either of those seats. So now he wants to be the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. Speaking of the apocalypse, Adam Schiff wants to be the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. If you ever have, I don't know, a couple of free months with nothing else to do, I want you to go back and think of all the things you would not know if you had taken Adam Schiff's advice. You wouldn't know the whole spontaneous reaction to a video was a hoax in Libya. You would never have read the first Chris Stevens email. You wouldn't know that Hillary Clinton had this unique email arrangement with herself because Adam Schiff did everything in his power to keep you from finding out. You wouldn't know about the dossier. You wouldn't know who funded it. You wouldn't know it was used in a court proceeding. You wouldn't know about Strzok and Page. In fact, you wouldn't even be having a show tonight. You wouldn't be having a show about Strzok and Page if Adam Schiff had his way. So, look, if they secede from the union and President Maxine Waters wants to make him the Attorney General in California, more power to him. Otherwise, I don't think anybody on my side of the aisle gives much of a damn what Adam Schiff thinks.
That's beautiful. You know, I would love nothing more than sit here for an hour and talk about these things. You know, I watch it at night, and it's interesting what's going on with the FBI and all this. And it's interesting to you, too, I know. It's interesting. Everybody at night wants to go and listen to this stuff. But instead, I work on the market. I don't want to talk about this stuff. Because when the collapse starts, and it is going to start, it starts with the banks. I want my gang members to say, Phil had me ready. I was out of the market in time. And for those who want to make money on the way down, I want them to say, I also took advantage of Phil's leadership in the market where I made money following Phil on shorting the market down. And I didn't have to worry. I knew the most I would risk would be 3% to make 10% or more. So I don't have time to sit here for an hour. I have time, I have an hour. But I don't want to sit and talk to you about the things that you're going to hear all night long. You're going to hear everybody repeat the same thing. Every radio show all day long, they all repeat the same stuff. I want to give you something you need. There's a cancer, and there's no doctor out there trying to help you with that cancer. It's called an economy that's imploding from within because we've had free money since 2008 and we've been screwed. We have built nothing. This economy is all air. It's all fake. We built nothing in the last 10 years except a huge amount of profits, or not profits, money, for a very small segment of the population called the 1 percentile. Everything has been geared towards the 1 percentile. It hasn't been geared towards the 157 million people in our workforce who a husband and wife together make an average of $65,000. And when they're finished paying their bills after paying their taxes, they're short about $10,000, $8,000 a month. Sometimes they're lucky, they're short $3,000. And they put it on a credit card, which the gangsters, the 1 percentile who own the banks, make sure that you get a credit card so you can pay them 15% interest. Make sure you get a car. You stretch the payments out for 7 years. Get a house. And when things are getting tough like now, where the banks, they're seeing mortgage applications going down the lowest in 20 years because people don't have enough money, because when they pay their bills, there's nothing left because the buying power of that dollar is just getting crushed. I mean, it's not only are wages going down, but when you pay with that piece of paper, that dollar, the value of that dollar is decelerating so quickly. You need to get more paper. You can't possibly work enough jobs. You'd have to have 10 jobs to try to just break. Look, we've gone from one job making, if you take inflation going back to the 70s, a person making, just for inflation, making $65,000, one person in the 70s could take care of the family just fine. Send the kids to college, have a nice home, pay for that home in 20 years, have a pension, beautiful. But as the dollar started to go down, started to devalue, when they took the gold standard away, now it takes two people to make the same $65,000 because the dollar value is getting crushed. So we got two people in a family, where before in the 70s we only needed one family, one person in fact bringing the same money. So how the hell are you going to retire? It's going to almost be impossible. But if you're smart, you can do what every other smart person is doing with the stock market. Stop listening to the noise. Stop listening to the stories why you should buy this stock or that stock or all the story. You heard this guy said, boy, he's so excited wages were going down. Because wages going down, that means the stock market goes up. You just got to be in not only the right stock. Matter of fact, it's not even hard. You don't have to. You can throw a dart, and that stock will go up. I'll guarantee you. Any stock will go up. It's getting out. So right now, the best thing to do is to start working on some gold stocks. How about another one? Is a real good safe stock is Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson. I just gave that to my gang today, and that's going to be on my video. Johnson & Johnson. That stock has dropped from around $148, and she's dropped all the way down to $118. This stock is on. It's dropped over 20% in the last year. This stock is on sale, and we're starting to see institutions come in. How do I know that? Because the chart I designed with my 40-plus years in the market, knowing the market, my 72 years on this earth, I finally figured out the market. I built the chart, and now we're seeing institutions are coming in. So you got to be in the right stocks. And I will put you in those stocks. And just follow my video. And if you want to learn how to invest instead of just following the video, I have that for you too. A class every morning from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. Same $39.95. You get it all. But I don't know what else to tell you. Because other than there is no way that this stock market is not going to collapse. I can guarantee you that. There's a reason why Citi is down 17%. There's a reason why Goldman Sachs is down 16%. Bank of America. These are the crooks. These are the gangsters. These are the guys who rigged the market. And their stocks are down? Are you kidding? That's like saying the mob, their kill rate is down. What? The mob? Their kill rate? How could that be? They're the mob. It's the same thing. How can these guys that run the country own the banks, own this Congress? How the hell can these stocks be down 11%? Morgan Stanley, 14%. Because they're worried. The investors who put money in these stocks are worried. The banks are always the main deal. If those banks start dropping, that's like a bullhorn. That's the biggest red flag you ever had to tell you the market's going to crash. And if you're in Google and you're in Netflix and you're in Amazon and you're in Facebook, those four stocks, which now is making up 45%, we have 500 companies in the S&P. We have a return of 3% since January. Half a year now, 3%. 4 of the 500 stocks, half of that 3% is 4 of the 500 stocks. Are you kidding? One of those stocks cracks. This market will go down so fast because here's why. The margin calls. The margin calls are going to be so severe. Everybody has borrowed money to be in Facebook and Netflix and Amazon because they think, oh, it's a sure thing. It will never go down. It's different this time. And even the big institutions and the corporations, the largest corporations, they've been borrowing money when it's 0%. They're so far in debt, it's incredible. You just need a little help. Let me reach out to you, 877-600-GANG. Start with me tonight. Start with the gold mining stocks. And at the end of 30 days, if I don't perform, dump me. 877-600-GANG. If you make money, please help St. Jude. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG.
Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2000.